If God is for us, then who the is against us? Conspiracy or not, strategize and plot. Buy back your block, real estate and stocks. Stack what you got, hold down your spot. Strike while you hot and think the man up top. Conspiracy or not, strategize and plot. Buy back your block, real estate and stocks. Stack what you got, hold down your spot. Strike while you hot and think the man up top. Conspiracy or not, strategize and plot. Buy back your block, real estate and stocks. Stack what you got, hold down your spot. Strike while you hot and think the man up top. Conspiracy or not, strategize and plot. Buy back your block, real estate and stocks. Stack what you got, hold down your spot. Strike while you hot and think the man up top.
Conspiracy or not, strategize and plot.
Welcome to the Wealth Mindset with JD Garnier. Listen, most times you don't earn the wealth and get the wealth at the same time. Most times when you are earning the wealth, you don't see any benefit from it. Most times when you're putting in the work, when you're putting in the effort, when you are building something, when you're creating something that has value, you don't see the benefit of it till years later. You don't see any reward until way after you have actually created the thing that has value. We live in this microwave society where everybody wants to see the benefit now, right? We want our business to be successful in the first 3 months. We want our new venture to take off like that. We want everybody to support our dream right out the gate, but it don't work like that. You don't get the wealth and earn the wealth at the same time. You get the wealth through patience. When you first plant that seed, when you first start cultivating and nurturing the soil, getting that thing ready to plant and grow, you're not going to see no benefits from your work. You're not going to get paid for your work. You're going to do extra work and not see any results. You know how many times I've given speaking engagements and didn't get paid a dime? You know how many times I have given a crowd my energy and my effort and everything I had to inspire and motivate them, and I didn't get paid for it. Earning the wealth and getting the wealth does not happen at the same time. The wealth mindset requires that, number one, you sacrifice something. Number two, you risk something. But number three, that you wait for something. That you have patience. Most of us don't have that. Most of us stop trying right before the business is about to take off. Most of us give up right before we're about to cross the finish line. Most of us try something new right when the thing is about to start working for us. And you have to have patience. You have to be willing to wait for something. You have to let things take its due course. Certain fruits only grow in certain seasons, and you cannot force or speed up the process. All you can do is put the work in that you have to put in on the front end. All you can do is plant the seed and make sure that it breaks ground. You do what you have to do in the beginning, and then everything else is out of your control. You have no control of the weather. You have no control of the seasons. The only thing that you control is your behavior. But if you don't have the right behaviors, if your season of earning the thing is not sufficient, if you don't put the work in, then when it's time to reap, the harvest is not going to be sufficient. It's going to be lacking. You're going to get out exactly what you put in. The earning period is different from the enjoyment period. You don't get to the enjoyment period until you have done what you are supposed to do. Until you have fully developed, fully seasoned, fully cultivated yourself into something that can grow on its own. Stop speeding up the process. Whatever that thing is that you're working on, stop speeding up the process. Have active patience. Put your time and energy and effort towards the things that you can control, and everything else is going to come to fruition. Some of us are in our grinding period. We're putting in all of this work. We're giving all of this effort, and we're not seeing any results from our labor. And I am telling you, your earning period is different from your enjoyment period. It's a whole lot that goes in to getting to the period, to getting to the season where everything is just blossoming and growing on its own. It took me years to get to a point where people was calling me and I didn't have to call them. Where clients were coming to me and I didn't have to go and find them. It took years to get to that point. But you have to have patience. You have to be willing to wait for something. If you take that food out the oven too early, it's not going to taste the same. It's not going to be quite right. If you try to rush it and put it in a microwave, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to nurture your body the same. You have to have the patience to let those things develop. And I don't care what it is. It can be your career and the thing that you're reaching towards, the certification, the specialization that you're reaching towards. It can be your business and getting to a certain revenue level. Whatever it is that you are trying to work on, the season of you earning is different from the season of you enjoying it. But you gotta put the work in. You have to be willing to do it. Commitment and consistency. Commitment and consistency show your willingness to endure. How bad do you want what you are doing? How much do you want it? It's 1 million people had that idea. How bad do you want it over and above them? How much are you willing to endure? And lastly, how much are you willing to become? Commitment shows your willingness to become. You see, when you're going in a certain direction in life and you decide this is my purpose, that purpose becomes your guiding light. And it dictates everything about how you set your life up. It dictates what time you wake up in the morning, what you eat, what you prioritize, who you associate with, where you spend your time. Your purpose creates structure around your life by dictating how you're going to live. That creates the parameters of who you are. And the daily discipline of becoming that is what leads you to your purpose. But the consistency of it requires your willingness to become. And by the time you get to that goal, by the time you get to the finish line of whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, not only have you accomplished it, you have become that. You have become that person with your discipline, with your behaviors, with your consistency. And now that is who you are. They say the first million is the hardest to get, but the second million is inevitable. And the thing that makes that statement true has nothing to do with money. The first million is the hardest to get, but the second million is inevitable. Because once you got the first million, now that's who you are. That is the person you have become. The work, the effort, the sacrifice, the time, the energy, everything that you put into building, into developing, into generating that level of wealth, now that's who you are. You are that person. And so as long as you continue that path, it is inevitable that you will double and triple and quadruple what you have. You are compounding your life with consistency and commitment. But all of that momentum on the front end, all of that work on the front end that you don't get compensated for, that you don't get paid for, that you don't get noticed, it pays you forever on the back end. But you have to be willing to wait for something. Patience.